Welcome ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing absolutely great. You're about to watch my reaction and review to Jawan, right after I watched the movie. I haven't seen any full movie reaction on this film yet, so it's too risky. My video might get blocked or I might get a strike. If I see I'm able to post it as a full movie reaction, I will as soon as I can. Right now, if you want to watch my full uncut reaction to this movie and other movies that we watch on this channel, you can click on that join button and become a member. You also support the channel in that way, and that is much appreciated. Let's waste no more time because the other me wants to talk to you about this movie. I am speechless. As I said, this is my favorite Shah Rukh Khan movie from every other movies I've watched so far. This is standing out because of its concept and its beautiful, deep, epic story, and because of its beautiful, badass, amazingly shot action scenes, the incredible cinematography, shocking twists, emotional scenes that got me teary like in seconds. Because of those reasons, this is definitely one of my favorite Bollywood movies ever. Now I see why you guys insisted so much that I should watch this as soon as possible. I have seen I think 3 or 4 different movies with Shah Rukh Khan performing in different roles at the same time. It was Ravan. It wasn't at the same time, but he performed like 2 characters. And there was Om Shanti Om, where he was, performing as a character and he died and he was born again. All I want to say, SRK is so amazing at performing these different roles at the same time, giving them their own characters and personality. You can feel the difference. You can feel that they're 2 completely different persons. And in this movie, I just want to say, he was badass as both of the characters, as Vikram and Azad, as father and a son. And this movie, with 2 other movies, I think, Donkey and it was another movie, is SRK's comeback to Indian cinema. And as I said, this is what I call a comeback. This movie was phenomenal in so many ways. As I said, the story of it was so epic. I was in love with that opening scene. That opening scene gives you so many questions, but at the same time, it leaves you speechless with those amazing shots, with those village people curing him, and as they were being attacked, they were praying to their god, please save us, and Vikram was reborn. That whole part with him coming back alive and saving those people and kicking those soldiers' butt, it was amazingly shot. It keeps you, tight to your chair. My English, where is it? And there you are, invested in the movie. You want to know more about Vikram, more about the story. You want to know what happened to him. Why was he so bloody? Why was he so hurt? And at first you think he's a villain. He's actually trying to hurt people. He's trying to do things to gain power. But he's not. And there you have a twist. He is not a villain. He is actually going against a corrupt system that is controlling people, that is oppressing people, gaining profit from them, enslaving them. People are killing themselves because of all those loans, and he is going against them. He didn't actually even kill people. I thought at first he killed that lady with a hijab, and I was like, oh god, is he actually a villain? Is he actually a bad guy? But he wasn't. And that was the first twist where I was like, okay, this movie's good. I hope they keep that going. And they did. They did not disappoint. There was a lot of hype for this movie. As I said, a lot of you guys, countless number of you guys asked me to watch this movie. And you guys said this is a great movie. You're going to be so hyped. You're going to enjoy it so much. And not going to lie, I was a bit afraid. I trust you guys with all my being. I know you guys never disappoint me. All your suggestions so far were amazing. But I was definitely sure that I am enjoying this film right at that opening. Right at the first twist. I was like, okay, I'm invested. I absolutely love the attention and the time they gave to the side characters, like those girls. They each had their own background. They went through shit. It was either them losing their family and people or seeing other people losing their lives. I really loved Vijay Sethupathi as the villain. As Kali, his performance was absolutely fantastic. He really didn't care about anything. Like he was just a risk taker. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I don't care how many people are gonna get hurt. I don't care if I'm gonna get hurt. I just want to secure my empire and make sure that I rule everyone. Well, we saw how that ended up. I didn't think anything was rushed except just a few parts. Like Azad and Vikram being reunited, I think that happened like a little bit too fast. But still, over time, it was nice to see them working together. Vikram didn't remember anything, but at the same time he was like, okay, I'm gonna take care of business. Is this my son? Alright, I'll take care of him. I'll protect him. What is your mission, son? I'll help you with it. And Azad finding out that his dad is alive. I think if they gave a little bit more time to that emotional scene where he realizes, oh my god, there's my dad, that would have impacted me a lot more. I would actually be sobbing. Other than these few parts, I think this movie was absolutely phenomenal. Everything was on its place, was so well made. Absolute props and respect to the directors, to the writers, and the actors and actresses. Everybody's performance in this movie was fantastic. It was so nice to see Suchi and her daughter in this movie. I actually thought that we're gonna see Manoj Bajpayee too. That would have been so nice. I was so amazed by the action scenes. If I wanna compare this movie to Pathaan had its own moments. I absolutely love that movie as well, but I'm definitely liking this movie more. They definitely had a complete different concept, but if I want to compare them, I like this movie more. It was like an improved version of Pathaan with 2 Shah Rukh Khans. You kidding me? That little part with Deepika Padukone's character, as I said, she had a little time on the screen, but it had a really big impact on the story. She gave birth to Vikram's son. If she got hanged there, we wouldn't have this story at all. Vikram would have still he would be working in that village. He was actually their messiah. That was so interesting. It was like a god for them, which they kind of let it go at the end. Like, those people were okay with him leaving. Okay, bye, Messiah. You have your life, you have your son, just go do whatever you want. And I just want to point out, I absolutely loved that part where that little boy promised Vikram that I'm gonna figure out who you are and I'm gonna tell you one day. I am gonna bring you back to life and I'm gonna bring you back to your home, to your son. I couldn't stop the goosebumps at that moment. It was so well done. And if satisfying was a scene or a part, it would have been definitely the ending of this movie. I was so satisfied with seeing Kali getting his ass beat and hanged, with Azad telling the exact words that Kali said to his mother. You're gonna die with your tongue outside and you're gonna die with a lot of pain. I would have gave him a much slower death. But I'm still happy with this ending, and I am super duper happy with this whole film. As a whole package, I absolutely enjoyed and loved this film. And I cannot wait for the second part. And that masked, angry old man with the cheetah. Is he gonna be the main villain of the next part? What's the next part's gonna be about? Azad and Vikram helping out more people, going against the system. It's not like, yay, we won, it's not gonna happen again. The system gets corrupted. It can go corrupt in a day. People having bad desires always exist. So there's always a job for Vikram and Azad, and I can't wait to see them back. Seeing the father and son working together and kicking more ass. Thank you guys so much for suggesting this movie. I was absolutely having fun watching it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I'm really interested to know what you guys think about this movie. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, don't forget to drop a like. And until next time we meet, have a great time. Bye-bye.